Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 21st to the 27th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by more people, which gets the message of spirit out to more people. So, thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is listed in the description box below, and I look forward to reading for you. So, let's see what the tarot has to say. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups reverse. I'm so not surprised at seeing the Queen of Cups reverse during this time. It seems to be something that is quite natural for this week, meaning that we have a lot of really big emotions. Everybody has a lot of really big emotions, Capricorn. And that can be something that we find off-putting. We find it off-putting within ourselves. We can find it off-putting within others. It's like, listen, stop being hysterical. We'll say to ourselves too, like, calm it down, center it, like, get your head about you. You can do this. And so here, when we see the Queen of Cups reverse, it's like, okay, emotional manipulation is going to be a thing. People pulling at our heartstrings, trying to get us to do this or that. And also us needing to embrace our heart, embrace our emotions, see what it is that we love in our lives, and just move forward in that energy. That is also going to be so important during this time. So here it's like our heart isn't working against us, it's working with us. But because we've been ignoring it or overwhelmed by it or have so many different emotions coming at us, it sounds like it's yelling when really it's talking firmly. So just be aware of this. If we have water sign energy in our chart, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, if we have water sign energy in our life, this can be a difficult, energy to get on with or to, harmonize within ourselves. So being aware of this is going to be super important. We're also coming out of Cancer time period, which ends on the 22nd. So we can find those 2 days to be a little bit difficult. So being aware of that is important, or just being more emotional days. Like, I don't understand why I'm so cry, or I don't understand why everything is so intense. So just being aware of that. Then we have the Queen of Swords, which is interesting. The Queen of Cups is the most feminine of all the queens, and the Queen of Swords is the most masculine of all the queens. So with the Queen of Swords, this is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If we have air sign energy in our chart, if we're born on the cusp with Aquarius, if we have air sign energy in our life, we get on with this energy really well. But this energy is, let's get down to business. Let's cut through the doubts and the fears and the negativity. Let's embrace our voice. Let's say what it is that we mean. Let's move forward. It's much more like, shoot from the hip type of thing, which Capricorn, we like that better. We like that energy a lot better than the, emotional roller coaster of the Queen of Cups over here. So just being aware of that, but also being aware that we will need to embrace our voice during this time, or at least become aware that we were silenced in one way or another. We also questioned a lot of what we thought. We tend to, play over what we have done, like, interactions that we have had and been like, oh my gosh, I'm being such a fool. You're not being a fool. You are astoundingly talented. You are astoundingly beautiful. Okay. And we all, make missteps or, have tendencies along the way. Showing yourself kindness and respect and beauty, that's important. Also to know that you are being forged. A sword is not just like, there. A sword is made. And you can say that with anything, but you can cup your hands and make a cup, right? You can't like, take your hand, unless you could do like knife hand strike or something like that in martial arts, but it's not the same as a real blade. So being aware of that is super important here, that a sword is forged. We are having our voice and the way that we look at things and the way that we see things being forged around us. And we've been through really hard times because that's how blades are made. You put them into the fire and then you pound the heck out of them. And that's what we've been through. It moves us then to the universe reversed. This is not about everybody else. And this is where we can get kind of sidetracked during this time. We can think, oh, it's about everybody else and everything else and everyone else. This is about us. This is about showing up for us. This is about the universe that lives within us. So during this time, we're going to think, oh, go out there, go out there, go out there. And it's like, no, turn inward and see you. Turn inward and embrace what you love. Turn inward and look at the universe. Look at the absolute brilliance that is you. Because then we have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is saying, hey, listen to your dreams. We've put our dreams on the back burner. We've said to ourselves, oh, later, oh, one day. Now it's look at your dreams. we may not have the dreams that we thought we would, right? We might not be like when we were little and thinking of being movie stars or, race car drivers or whatever scary, improbable thing we wanted to be. We get older, we can be like, oh, that's not really sensible and I don't like that idea at all. But what was my dream? Was my dream to do something exciting? Was my dream to be known, to be seen, to be heard? What was my dream? And it doesn't mean that we have to be heard and seen by everyone. It can be that we're very special to our community or very special to a few people. And embracing that and embracing that dream and moving forward in the power that is us. That's a really important thing. And that's a really powerful thing. And we tend to forget it. We think, oh my gosh, you have to build a pyramid or else it doesn't count. And that's not true. So here with the Seven of Cups, embrace your dreams, look at what it is that you want, and don't keep them perfectly, cellophane wrapped, on the shelf. Take out your dreams, unwrap them, and say, okay, you're going to get, dust on you. At the very least, you're going to get dust on you. You're going to get fingerprints, you're going to get, picked up, put down by other people, criticized, praised, everything in between. Because now you're entering into the world. And the world is an intense place. It brings us then to the Sleeper's reverse. So what's very interesting, this is the Judgment card. So in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it's like, okay, it's not everybody else judging you. It's not your angels judging you during this time, Capricorn. It's you judging you. That's going to be the most important thing. But it's also saying here with the Sleepers that there's a part of you that is still slumbering. And it needs to be awakened in order for you to truly embrace the power of what you want, the tenacity that you have, and your way of moving forward. So just being aware of that. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is us coming through. We are represented by the Pentacles in the Minor Arcana. And here with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, this is also very common for this time frame that we are finding it hard to see ourselves as successful. Why that is, I don't know. It could be planetary alignments. It could just be that we were frustrated and overwhelmed and we thought, oh my gosh, I'd be at this place at this time, in my life. And it didn't work out that way. So obviously now I failed. And Spirit's like, don't you dare do that to yourself. Life has twists and turns along the way that if somebody sat there and actually told you every single twist and turn of your life, every single thing that would happen, you wouldn't believe them or you wouldn't get out of bed. Again, you'd be like, absolutely no, too scary. I'm done. So just being aware of this, like right covers over the head. I'm just hiding here. So here with the Queen of Pentacles, when the Queen of Pentacles is reversed, it's like, okay, we need to start seeing ourselves as prosperous again, Capricorn. We need to start seeing ourselves as bountiful. We also need to start dressing for success, embracing our prosperity, our abundance, really saying, this is what I want. This is where I'm going. This is what I'm moving towards. And it brings us then to the Seven of Pentacles. And why I laugh is because we have all of this to kind of build into, embrace within ourselves, see ourselves again, and we should give ourselves time. Are we going to? No, we're going to want this to have been done yesterday. So we're not really patient with ourselves. The Seven of Pentacles reversed is like, okay, not patient, impatient, determined, focused, driven, great. But also it's like, I will take the road that seems like it will give me the fastest results. And sometimes it's not how quickly you do something. It's how well you do something that matters. And that's going to be the big thing for us here, Capricorn, that during this time, we question ourselves. We question our worth. We question our prosperity. So it can also be like, oh, well, I'm not worth anything, or this isn't worth anything, or I can sell it for nothing. And Spirit's like, don't you dare. It's like, also don't, price it too high that nobody looks at it, but look at yourself and know you're worth it. And that's going to be a very important thing during this time. And there's a sense here with the repeat of the number 7. We're trying to figure out the truth for us. It's not the one and only truth, but it's like, what is true for me right now? Sometimes when you're little or as you're growing, right, you hated one food and then you tried it again and you're like, oh, wow, this is really great. I didn't like radishes for like ever. And then I tried them and I was like, oh, these aren't bad. So here, looking at things and saying, okay, nothing's set in stone. Let me bring my dreams forward and let me just completely focus on me during this time. We can also have people who are very manipulative during this time, very feminine energy. It doesn't mean that they have to identify as female, but what it does mean is that this is feminine energy here that can be very manipulative. Like it's more manipulative. It's more character assassination type of thing. It's more, catty, like in the worst possible way, female traits, right? When the queens are reversed, that's what comes forward. The Queen of Swords, more than able to handle herself around two reversed queens. So that is also very good to know. But here it's emotional, it's intense, and then it's thinking, I'm not worth anything. Oh, don't waste it on me. You'll find yourself even saying these things here at Capricorn. Oh, don't waste it on me. Oh, no, that's just a waste. But it's like talking about you eating something or consuming something or, being a part of something. It's like, no, it's not. Be proud of you and move forward in this pride and in this determination. It moves us to our spirit message. And if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, please put a sun in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced at random. So good luck to everyone. And this is the woodpecker reverse. It says, use your determined and discernment. There we go. Use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find the new rhythm. And here it's like we need to find the new rhythm, but it's harder for us. We want things to be a certain way or the way it was once upon a time, and it's different. And that's okay. We're going to find that the different actually really good. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is soul's mastery. This is the solar plexus chakra. This is moving forward, trusting our gut, trusting our intuition, being aligned with ourselves. That is powerful. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the Hierophant. So we can need to be mindful of Taurus energy, time frame April 20th to May 20th, but this is also a sense of structure. It sounds very odd to say, Capricorn, we need to be mindful of structures because we like structures. That's something that we really excel at, and earth sign energies really excel at. But with the high priest, with the Hierophant, it's like just be mindful of thinking, but I have to be in this box, right? It has to be this way. And Spirit's like, why? Why does it have to be this way? Why can't we open up to our inner selves and say, what is it that I desire? Like, start to question things, start to, look at things, start to, talk and communicate and seek. That is going to be a really big deal for us. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is the white owl reversed. And this says, the wisdom and message of the divine are within you. And it's true, we're not seeing it because we want something to be more flashy, more up in lights, but it's going to be quietly within us. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Ooh, I love this, which just popped right out. It's the heart chakra. There we go. It's the heart chakra, and it's connecting with the inner child. And the inner child energy is like, I see you. I see you from when you were small. I see you as you grew, as you became, as you're becoming. And I love you. And I love you. So opening up that heart to us as children and saying, I see you and I love you. Looking at ourselves when we were little, it can be a photograph, it can be, a visualization of ourselves, and just saying, I love you. I've always loved you. I've always been proud of you. That's a really big thing. It moves us to our energy to be mindful of, which is the Two of Pentacles reversed. Being mindful that we're going to get overwhelmed and then we're just going to want to throw everything down. Everything that we're trying to balance, everything that we're trying to keep in harmony. We can be like, that's it, I'm done, I'm not doing this anymore. So just be mindful about this. It's going to be important to keep things going, but we can get really frustrated. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is the Five of Pentacles reversed. And this is, I'm done. I'm done feeling on the outside looking in. I'm done feeling like I'm locked out of wealth and prosperity or what I value as much as money. And I will never have truly what I want. Now, we might need to temper our dreams, okay? Like, everybody cannot have the mansion on the hill because then the mansion on the hill doesn't mean anything. But what I see with the Five of Pentacles is a good, prosperous life. A slow, steady life that opens up to us and says, I'm here. And I get to have the bounty. I get to have the security. I get to be abundant. No longer am I looking in thinking everybody else deserves a place at the table but me. No, you have a place at the table. And it is time now to, sit and enjoy. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Capricorn, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.